Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा. गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. Whenever our data is incomplete, and on the basis of incomplete data, if we conclude something, those conclusions cannot be valid. They cannot be meaningful. See? Suppose we have got data. A person, his feet were kept in the fridge, deep fridge, and his head was in the hot air oven. Average temperature was normal. See? Similarly, if we think that only the back is okay, no, we have to have all the physiological norms into account, then we can say whether he is healthy or not. Exactly the same way. When we talk about our life, what we talk? We write an autobiography. I was born, I started growing vertically, the ceiling came, I did not give up. I started going horizontally, and now then I became old, and one day I died. So, we are taking into account only 1/4 of our life. Our life is not only waking, we do go through dreams, deep sleep, and also by mistake samadhi. See? So if we want to conclude something about life, should we take only the waking experience as everything, or we have to go beyond that? And this is where the first error, first problem comes in the spiritual life. We get so much lost in this, And then God has decided to punish us. One day I was talking to kids in some place. So one child said, Swamiji, how can God punish us? He is all love. Yes, He punishes lovingly. Loving punishment? How it is? I said, okay. Then I asked him one example. I said, have you ever eaten dahi vada? He said, of course, that is my favorite. Good. What is a dahi vada? A pathetic looking vada. It's not smart. And it is in a little bit of useless dirty water. And on that, to make it still worse, they add yog hurt. Spelling. Yog doesn't help you, it hurts. So they add yog hurt on that. And then different type of masala. And then one spoon and gives us. Exactly the same way, Bhagwan took our khopdi at the dona, and in that our brain like that vada. If you don't trust, see for yourself. And on that he sprinkles a lot of spices. And one of them is intellect. And then he puts a spoon. There is I. And there our whole life is why? Because the sky is too high. See, friends, we don't inquire. See, when we say I am disturbed, I want this, I want that, because we have become parrots. Parroting doesn't lead to wisdom. See, friends, you must have seen there are many parrots, they chant mantra. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Ram. And the people see, he is chanting the mantra. Our tape recorder does the same thing. Therefore, my friends, if we really want to discover, not to discover, to be such a fit instrument so that the divine will select us and express through us. Now, today's takeaway, don't struggle for God realization. Be such a fit instrument that He will choose us and then He will express through us. Now, what is the difference between His expressing through us and we expressing through us? Whenever we do anything good or bad, we are left with some kind of scars on our mind. I should not have done that, oh God, I should not have. Some scar. If we do something good, see, of course, I had done. In short, our mind gets polluted with many patches of good and bad. But when somebody dies, Bhagwan doesn't feel bad. Arey, mar gaya bichara. Why? Because he knows. Coming from one room and going to other room. Who dies? Therefore, friends, if we want to think about life, we have to think in totality. See. So first thing is, let us understand this. Either don't talk about your life and write an autobiography of a Dumbo, or write an autobiography of a dreamer. See? Do we write autobiography of a dreamer? Nobody writes. But we write autobiography of a waker. In Dehradun many years before, when I was young that time. So, one reporter came and said, we have to write an article on you in the newspaper so that it will be put and then people know about, they will come for the lecture. So the questions you may prepare, I will come in the evening. I said, I don't read the same paper twice. Are you ready? I said, if you are ready, I am ready. She started asking and I started dhara. Got frustrated. And then ultimately, the last question, how do you want to leave your footprints in this world when you go? See, friends, recognize this. I means who? Like every dream has got a separate dreamer, every waking experience has got a separate waker. The day you will be able to digest this pill, you have taken a big leap into the divine. See? Because we don't write autobiography of a dreamer. Either write autobiography of a dreamer or don't write the autobiography of a waker. And when we do this, what we are doing? We are taking incomplete data to analyze and try to establish, which will never be right, never be correct. See, friends, therefore, ahankara prabhu sabhya vishaya nartaki matihi taladi dharinyakszani deepa saksha vabhasaka. So, that what we are, like the lamb, he is illuminating everything. In between there is a curtain, here there is a stage, and that side audience. So, for that light, there is no difference between inside outside. There is no difference whether somebody is dancing and somebody is sleeping. No difference. Everything is illuminated by the light. And when all of them go or more are added, it's no problem. Is it not our experience? Childhood has come and gone. Where we have come and gone? Teenage has come and gone. Where we have come and gone? Good and bad experiences. But we hold on to that. Jaane kahan gaye wo din. See, my friends. Therefore, first step, if you really mean business on the spiritual path, we have to give up the illusion of in and out experience. What is our experience now? We are inside the hall. Our car is outside. See? Then car is inside the temple compound. See? Our house is outside. Our house is in San Jose. See? And my friend is somewhere in Las Vegas, away. So all our life is based on these illusions of in and out. Now understand, karna kuch nahi hai, understand. We are inside house and car outside. Both the places we are possible to be because there is space. So space is inside, space is outside. Now this in and out concept is valid with reference to the walls. So, because we are holding on to some referential point, therefore we have the illusion of in and out. From the space's point of view, you ask the space. For the space, whether it is a temple or a toilet, makes no difference. In the temple, the space is not holy, and in the toilet, it is not unholy. Because space will say, everything is in me, but I am not in anything. Therefore, when the walls are broken, nothing happens to space. If this is clear, now try to think without reference to your body. My friends, thinking is possible when you have a reference point. And we know only one reference point. Body, body, body. See, friends. And therefore, when we are in deep sleep, there is no body reference. There are no thoughts. That time, we are inside the body or outside the body. We are in San Jose or we are in Mumbai. We are in 2025 or 1947. We are man or woman. Everything disappears. But we continue to be. That is the Sakshi Chaitanya, the light in the theatre. We don't have to do anything. Stop doing all your so-called sadhana and make yourself miserable. Relax. Otherwise, so struggling all the time. Either doing the meditation or, in that Gomukhi, they put the mala, it gets entangled. See, our Kabirji says, those beads are moving in your hand, your tongue is moving in the mouth, mind is moving in the whole world. Wo to sumiran na hoy. See, friends, learn. Mind requires a reference point to think. Now, next step. This object, this mic, This mic is known to me when it is included in my mind. Mic is outside, I, the knower, is inside. Like the space is outside where the car is, the same space is inside where we are. So are two spaces? Only one space. Exactly the same way. It is the same mind which is supporting the objective world outside and is supporting the knowledge of the objective world inside. Therefore, be very attentive. Therefore, if you start thinking with reference to your body, you will be talking about inside, outside. And now start thinking from the mind's point of view. What you will understand? The body is in me, I am not in the body. See? This phone is in my hand. Now, for the hand to be, is it necessary to have a phone? So, now this hand is free, having no hold on anything. But then we go to the airport, the phone is in our hand and we have to write something. We don't want to leave it lest we forget. So we hold the phone and also put the pen in that and start writing, and our handwriting is so beautiful, isn't it? Why? Because the hold on this phone will influence our handwriting, is it not? Exactly. Mind is one. Like earth is one, fire is one, water is one, air is one, space is one. So also mind is one. Now that mind holds on to one particular body. After this body is held by the mind, thereafter what will happen? The mind will have a reference to think. That is why we tell in simple words, practice nobody. Don't become anybody. The moment you become somebody, you cannot stop thoughts formation. Like you become husband and wife for a few seconds. Thoughts will keep on coming, reference. You start becoming children or parents, the thoughts will start coming. You start becoming Indian or non-Indian, thoughts will come. You start becoming rich or poor, thoughts will come. Remain as nobody, now think. How somebody is born? By default body identification. So should we go and kill ourselves? No, both of them. Those who want to kill themselves and those who want to live long. Both of them have got the same error, identified with the body. See, friends. Now, if this is clear, now, the worldly things are outside and the experiencer is inside. See? Now, who is dependent on whom? If there are more objects, is it a burden to I? If there are no objects, is it a loss to I? Two answers. When worldly things and beings becomes an issue for the I, we are a miserable body. When things and beings outside is no issue for me, I am divine. When I see colors and forms, my vision is not disturbed. But when I see my colors and forms, then my vision is disturbed, then something wrong with me. The truth is that for whom there is no logic of inside and outside. And all the samsara is only this. Therefore, Recognize this, and this point is brought out in the 15th verse. Swasthana samstito deepaha sarvato bhasayed yatha sthirasthayi tatha sakshi bahiranta prakashayed. Swasthana samstito deepaha. This light is in its own place. It doesn't go here and there. It is there only. And Deepa sarvataha bhasayati yatha. He is illuminating everything beyond the stage and inside the stage. That beyond the stage, the two divisions are because there is a curtain in between. Is that curtain real? Remove the curtain, inside, outside, gone. Remove the body identification, I versus you disappear. And when there is no sense of otherness, three things happen. Desire will be zero, anger will be impossible, and fear cannot be. Dvitiyatvai bhayam bhavati. Wherever there is a sense of otherness, there is a desire. If the desire is not fulfilled, anger. And if something is there, then fear. See, friends. So, swasthana samstito deepaha sarvatha bhasayati yatha sthirasthayi tasa sakshi. Now see these two principles, everywhere you can get, the divine experience, everywhere. The whole world, if you want to summarize in one line what it is a matrix of movement versus no movement. What is no movement? Space. What is movement? Air. See? If air movement stops, breathing stops. See? Exactly the same way. The changing one, is an illusion. I, who supports all the changes but doesn't get influenced by anything, is the truth. You don't have to do anything, my friends. Become lazy like me. Don't suffer. See? Only learn from your everyday experience. Now this example I give 100 times. When I am seeing through my vision, so many of you, is it a burden? And if some of you go away, light lag raha hai. And if nobody is there, is there any loss? Vision is steady. All that is seen is constantly changing. And therefore, remain cool, quiet. Don't react. Leave that disease of doing something. You know where actions are required? Actions are required under following conditions. When something is far away, like this temple is away from our house, so we require action on driving and coming here. If something is incomplete, चाय में चीनी कम है, डालो फिर. Action is required. If something is dirty, then wash them. Is the truth Narayana, Rama, Krishna, Bhagavan, Shiva, name you give anything. Is that truth far away? I want to go to Kailash. I'll tell you about Kailash. I went many years before. That time no facilities were there. It was really a terrible, terrible experience. And when we reached near the base, there is one small temple kind of thing. So we went did namaskar and all that. And there was one old man, Babaji type. And he was crying, Maharaj, bless me, bless me. I went to do namaskar to him, but he wanted to bless me, so I will do my namaskar. Life is a great fun, friends. Life is like a cup of tea, depends how you make it. Then, see, Maharaj, I am here for last 6 months, but I am not able to do pradakshina even once. Please bless me. I said, first of all, stop crying. I will complete pradakshina and all the merit that I have gathered, I will offer to you. Okay, relax. And then we went and came and I went to him. I said, garam pani dalo. It's too cold. So he put the water. I said, now, all the merit that I have gathered by going around this Kailash, I want to offer to, what's your name? My name is Vishnu Das. To Vishnu Das ji. And I ran and started laughing like mad. So some Kamandalus were with me. Swamiji, why are you laughing? I said, yaar, Dumbo, such a best joke of life. You see joke here also? I said, yes. Whole world is a big joke. What is the joke? I said, joke is this. This Vishnu Das, if he dies here, he will go to Kailash. And then the watchman is, kya naam hai tumhara? Vishnu Das. Hat yahan se, Vishnu Das. Then he will go to Vaikuntha after death. What is your name? Vishnu Das. Oh, welcome Vishnu Das ji. Where did you die? Kailash, go yahan se. Trishanku. Dekho santo, going here and there is good for time pass. Don't imagine that you can please God by becoming miserable. Which child you like? Who is happy, cheerful? Or who is all the time complaining, Mami, ek gyo lagao kaske. Anyway, he is crying. Friends, rona dhona band karo. That is Adhyatma. But under the disguise of Adhyatma, I have seen people more miserable than anywhere. See? Once I took one ball and went to a church. Standing outside after the service was over, I thought they will give me something. I was waiting, doing a pathetic look and all that. Nobody gave me anything. I went to mosque. There also I was waiting outside. Nobody gave me anything. Then I went to temple. They have got only limited time for a business. Here, whole day I spent here. Nobody gave me anything. I got frustrated and disgusted. Finally, I went to a pub in the evening. Half an hour, my bowl was full. I scolded Bhagwan. Why did you give the wrong address? Friends, discover this joy. Practice to be happy. But how to become happy? By becoming happy. See? Therefore, living at zero complaint level. So like, swasthana sanstito deepa sarvato bhaseti yatham sthirasthayi tatha sakshi bahihi anta prakashayet. The external world and the interaction of the inner eye, both are known. And if we can learn from that, see, if something accident happens, these days the youngsters are so reckless, they drive the car in such a bad manner. I don't know what their parents are doing. No, we are talking about your son in accident. Oh, my son, everything changes. See, friends, the real spiritual practice is we break these chain of body identification. Only 2 steps should happen in spiritual life. Only 2. 1, freedom from body identification. Second, freedom from the notion that we are a jiva or a soul. Go to our Goa and make a soul curry and enjoy. See? Goa is actually a highly spiritual place. But it is such way marketed by the government that it has become a dirty place for drinking. See, it is actually the solid spirituality, but people go there for liquid spirituality. See, friends, who is this soul? What is this soul? This example I gave you, try to catch it. Man is Paramatma, but husband is the soul. Now define what is the soul. They simply say, if you do this thing, you'll go to Vaikuntha, you go to here and there. Who goes where? See, friends, if a pot breaks, will the pot space go somewhere? We go nowhere. Atra Brahma Samashnute. Then our scriptures told about last life, this life, is all big bluff. What is called technically Tatparya Nirnay. Tatparya Nirnay means moral of the story. We have to learn the moral of the story. See? Like this example I given, I like this very much. One old man used to sit in front and listen. So I used to feel so cute out of very old but sitting, sincerely listening. Suddenly he said, I got a question. Now I could not scold him, he was so old. If I scold him, he could have who knows. So the story was, a fish from the sea went to a well. There he came across one frog, and the frog started talking, where from you are and all that. And then finally the fish said, you come to ocean and find out what is the meaning of ocean. He went there. And then the frog stopped asking questions because he merged in the infinite. This is the story. Now a person who is Kupamanduk, who is living only in that small little wave, a well, can he even think of ocean? In the same manner, we are buried in the me, my mouth, my children. What is sleep? We drop all the burden. See, this I learned from Ammas. They call it purse, but it is a hold on. So wherever they go, first of all, they do the prana pratishtha of the hold on. Because it is too heavy. Exactly the same way, we have been carrying the burden of our body and body. And therefore, what we do, we unburden ourselves. And what is unburdening? Go to sleep. Has anybody ever said that I was sleeping for 8 hours, damn tired, yaar? No. Because you have dropped the burden of body identification and becoming anybody. See, friends, Nayam Atma Balahine Labhyaha. This truth is not for those who are Chui Mui brand, you know. But Swamiji, if we do like this, who will look after our children? As if those children who don't have parents, the children don't grow. Hey, why are you not growing? No parents, I am like that only. What an abhiman. See, friends. Therefore, Sthirasthai tatha sakshi bahi anta prakashayat. So change your standpoint in life. Look at the house from your standpoint and look at the house from the spaces standpoint. What is the spaces standpoint? The house is in me, I am not in the house. If there is no house, I continue to exist. If house is created, nothing is added to me. See, if this is clear, then I am the space and I am supporting the son, I am supporting the husband, I am supporting the brother, I am supporting the father. I am the space, the man. So, the son is because of me or I am because of the son. The husband is because of me or I am because of the husband. Is the father because of me or I am because of the father? Is the brother because of me or I am because of the brother? If my father died, what happens to me, the son? If my wife dies, what happens to me, the husband? If my son dies, what happens to me, the father? If my brother dies, what happens to me, the brother? Nothing. Because they don't exist. Like we do the Shraddha of the departed one. If somebody has divorced, will he and she do the Shraddha of the divorced husband and wife? See, there was one Malayali couple, they came to Mumbai. Swamiji, we have come to get your advice and the technique how to do that. I said, first listen to the satsang. Before that, I will not talk. Swamiji, we have come here to know what are the rituals for divorce in Hinduism. You could laugh, I was crying. Rituals for divorce? It is for 7 lives, you can't live. Karwa Chauth. See, friends. And then they say this, Swamiji, but now we heard your satsang, we have understood what was our problem. Our problem was we were trying to teach each other. Spiritual life is not teaching, learning. Learn. Nobody can teach anything to anybody in this world. Nobody can stop you from learning if you are bent upon learning. See, friends. So, Sakshi Bahiranta Prakashayed. The standpoint when you change, from the spacer standpoint, the house is in the space is not in the house. From the ocean standpoint, the waves are in me, I am not in the waves. What is the wave? Wave has got a biography. Born, grow, fight, and one day die. Ocean neither is born, nor growing, nor dies. See? Like the waves come out of the ocean, go back to the ocean. In the same manner, husband came out of me when I got married. When I divorced, that husband has gone back. Thank you. Tayar dusre ke liye. My friends, spiritual life is such a great fun. You can never be serious in life. See, friends, it is something like we take the patient to the emergency ward. Now, in that emergency ward, all the nurses, doctors, they have got every patient serious. They are relaxed. And we go with our patient, oh, please, relax, chai piyo. See. Therefore, friends, this is the principle. Change your standpoint, your life will change. See. But our standpoint is, Hamji, when I sit, this has happened in Thane or somewhere. One man and his friend came to meet me. My lecture was in Bandra. Swamiji, he is my friend and he has some questions to ask. I said, are you his advocate? No, then let him talk. You shut up. Then he started. Swamiji, my guru is so and so. I said, very good. Congratulations to guru. Then he said, all my chakras are open. Laga lo. All buttons are open. Band karo. Then my kundalini is awakened. Then, now, meanwhile, my guru died. Now, I don't know what to do next. I said, you get out from here. He said, why? You are guru khau. Ek guru ko khaya. Ab mujhe khane aaya. Friends, till such time you have any question, you have not practiced spirituality even 1%. Do you have a question about your being? That's what. That experience which does not involve any known means of knowledge, sense organs, mind or intellect. See? Any experience which does not have any added qualifications. Being is unqualified existence. Man is unqualified existence. Then he becomes qualified. He becomes father, he becomes husband, and the samsara begins. Therefore, change your standpoint. Unless we change our standpoint, we may be going kurute ganga sagar gamanam vrata paripalanam athavadanam jnana vihina sarvamatena bhajatila muktim janmashatena bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Relax. It is so important, my friends. So, bahiranta prakashayet. So, from body point of view, I am inside, you are outside. But from the Paramatma's vision, both of us are in the same, in him. See, for the children, I versus you. For the father or the mother, both of them are in him. Change this standpoint in life. All other things are okay. And how to change the standpoint? Don't take anything seriously. Continuing further. Bahirantar vibhagoyam dehapeksho na sakshini vishaya bahya deshastha dehasya antara ahankriti bahiranta ayam vibhaga deha apeksha. See, I already told you, inside outside you require a reference point. If I tell somebody get out from my house, he will go. There will be empty space. But if we delete some data, will our laptop or phone become light? Who has gone? You know, if you want to know what is the each being in your computer language, you know your pixels. What are pixels? Electromagnetic dots. They have no weight. They are useful. Doesn't mean they are real. So we are all pixels. See? So nothing is added, nothing is deleted. You are ever the same. See, friends, when you do not know Bhagavad Gita, then you start chanting every day, Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Ayusa Mamaka Pandavache. After some time, chutney is ready. If you keep the below Hari Mirch and go on chanting. So after you remember by heart the whole Bhagavad Gita, has your weight increased? And if you forget, have you lost anything? But we are so dumb, we are not able to learn from our own experiences. Therefore, bahir antar vibhagaha, deha apeksha. Again and again realize this, my friends. See, now one more lesson which can really lead us to our own being. The dreams have got two aspects. When the dream is very good, that dream will never break. My favorite dream is you are sitting on a motorcycle, a Honda, and behind you a Hondi is sitting, and you are going in Switzerland, Mere Sapano Ki Rani, and you are enjoying. Such a dream will not break. But in that dream, some accident happens and dream is over. My friends, exactly the same way. This waking dream, everything is goody. It will not break. One day, most unexpected thing happens in our life, and then kasvam koham kutamaya kame janani kome tataha iti paribhavaya sarvam asaram vishvam tyaktva sapna vicharam bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. Bhagwan's naam is not taken for him. He doesn't want. He is fed up. See? You know why I say this thing? When we go, like one example, from Rishikesh we are going to Badrinath. In between there is a Rudraprayag. So we halted there for 10 minutes. Somebody gave me tea, I was taking tea. Now there was one doctor and she said, Swamiji, these unknown people are coming and doing namaskar to you. How do you feel? I said, Amma, hold my tea, don't take it. You just hold it. When the second lady was in the line, I said, Mama, wait. She is my mother. I touch her feet. If you do namaskar to me, you get 1 kilo of merit. If you touch her feet, you get 1 quintal of merit. Now decide. Queue diverted. I took my cup of tea and went. Now that doctor, she was nailed. She can't go. No. Namaskar, upper namaskar, namaskar. See? And when our time of departure came, she became so angry and I was hiding from her. I know what is coming. She said, why do you do like that? I said, Mama, don't get angry. You ask me, when unknown people come and do namaskar, how do you feel? This is how Narayana feels constantly. Narayana, Narayana, chup yaar. My friends, mantra japa is not done for God. He is Purnamadaha Purnamidam. He doesn't require recognition from the devotee. See, he doesn't require. Then, when we are chanting the Lord's name, impact should be on our mind. And what should be the impact? Presently, our mind is a poultry farm. We should quieten down. No more reactions. Only response. There is a difference between reaction and response. Reactions are default settings. See, you must have seen many houses. When two persons are talking, kya ho raha, kya? Chup, kya ho raha? If you are not required, don't poke your nose. You can see this in this world. Therefore, stop reacting in life. One more example I'll tell you about this. There was one Gujarati Amma, she is in Bangalore. I used to stay with them. Very sweet Amma. One day when we were walking after the dinner, she asked me, Swamiji, I have never asked you anything. Can you please tell me my problem? And what is the problem? I don't get sleep whole night. I said, you realize? Ya Nisha Sarva Bhutanam Dasyam Jang. Swamiji, you are always making jokes. I said, no, I don't make. There are jokes, I discover them. I said, okay, tell me, how do you sleep? So I said, come to your bed. I went there. Now show me how you sleep. So nicely, she slept and took her mala and she said, I take Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Over. Now if you are going to argument, I will not talk you. I don't like anybody argument. You listen or don't listen, go to hell. I have no problem. Okay, Swamiji. I said, give me the mala. I took the mala. Now sleep on the left side. Then start taking deep breath and play, sleep. According to Upanishad, in waking experience, we are in our right eye. In the dream, we are in our throat. In the deep sleep, we are in our bloody heart. So you now play, sleep. And Next day she woke up at 8 o'clock. In their house they have celebrated. See? Then she says, Swamiji, what was wrong? I say, because you are not allowing the mind to sleep. Constantly, let him sleep, yaar. Give it a try. And when your sleep is perfect, next day morning you get up and finish your morning ABCD, sit on a bench or scooter or whatever you have got place, sit comfortably and only try playing what it is like beyond other than the body. Play what it is like being other than the body. Then you will get one day by God's grace, other than the body, is there anything in this world? And what is the meaning of other than the body? So you start working on yourself. See, I am other than the tab. Means what? Tab has got a shape, square. I am not square, I am round. I cannot be the tab. Tab requires a power plug. I don't require, because I am not a tab. Very good. Apply. If I am other than the body means what? Body has got a shape. If I am other than the body, now play what it is like being formless. Now, the mind is given a theme, formlessness, no shape, no size. Mind cannot survive without name and form. Name and form is the world. But don't go to sleep. Then again wake up. Okay. Now, being like space means what? Then again start playing. Space, what is space? Space supports everything, rejects nothing, doesn't get influenced by anything. Exactly. If I am other than the body, then worldly things will not disturb me. Their presence or absence. In short, desire for the worldly objects will be reduced to the minimum. All desires have a reference point of body identification. See? This experience, wherein we have dropped our body identification, cannot be explained by any words, because words come from the mind. Your mind has been dissolved. Like ice is dissolved in the waters because ice was nothing but water. In the same manner, words are dissolved in the mind because words are nothing but the mind. And when the mind has no content, mind is dissolved in consciousness. What is happening? Bahi, external world, is no issue for us. Therefore, internal body is not born. Whenever we are disturbed, we are somebody. When we are disturbed, we are somebody. When we go to sleep, we are nobody. We have to go beyond somebody and nobody. So, play the role of the somebody without getting influenced by that role. You have gone beyond somebody and nobody. Meaning, देखो, सुनो, मत बोलो. We don't have to close it. Don't disturb meditation in progress. No. Live 100% every moment of your life. Only one simple rule. Let an experience be not contaminated by an experiencer. The other day we went to that beach and all wise people from here, and when it is so cold, it's cold, water is cold. No, naturally water will be cold. There you have gone for what? Giving darshan to ocean. Hey, they are darshan. So, when I went in the waters, then second, the third and fourth, that time I told to somebody, I said, this is the meaning of the mantra. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. You are on the beach. You have come here for a fun. No, enjoy every moment. No. Swami, meditation karat rahe. Live every moment 100%. That is spiritual life. See? Otherwise children are playing and Buddha like me, hey, don't make disturbance. Why? I am already disturbed. See, Santo, don't make Adhyatma as a punishment. There was one lady here, only it happened in USA. She used to bring food for me. She, her husband and her father-in-law used to come. So, she never used to talk. Thereafter, it was my mistake. I asked her husband, I said, Mama is not well, she doesn't talk. No, her guru has given her upadesh. Observe silence as much as you can. So sometimes she is silent for 10 days, sometimes 15 days, sometimes 2 months. Now we are accustomed to that. Okay, that topic. Next time she came and she started talking. And after my food was digested, then Swamiji, now you tell me, what should I do? I said, Mama, first of all, give my Sashtang Dandavat to your Guru. And I can only add, he told you, as much as you can, I can tell you, observe Maun till the last breath of your life. When there is a need, talk. When there is no need, no talk. Therefore, dekho suno, you don't have to close eyes. But is it necessary to talk? See the standard thing? कहना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन हमारे पड़ोसी की बहू हमारे बहू से बहुत अच्छी है. अरे महारानी, when you know कहना नहीं चाहिए, why don't you keep your mouth shut? See, therefore, यथा अंतस्थादि बहि साक्षी भाषयति पुनः पुनः. So, अंतस्थादि, inside is the eye. Sahai akshaihi bahiryati punah punah. So the mind goes out through the faculties in the outer world. So three things. Inside eye, instrument eyes, and outside object forms. So antastadi saha akshaihi bahiryati punah punah. Then bhasya buddhista chanchalyam. Then what happens? Be attentive. When we see something and make a comment, what is that comment? Comment is the disturbance in the mind. See? Now, in that buddhi, the consciousness is supporting that buddhi is the sakshi, untouched by this. But what happens? The modification of the mind and the light of the consciousness together come together and an unholy wedlock of somebody is born. Therefore, if the mind is at peace, everything is so beautiful. If the mind is disturbed, आपको क्या होता है? Be happy, get married and show. See, friends, therefore, we have no control over the world. We have no control over Paramatma. We have to have control on our mind. And the control begins from this Maha Mantra. Dekho suno mat bolo. You try this, my friends. I guarantee you, you don't have to do anything. Your mind will be at peace. Whenever you want. See? Our condition is, Swamiji, whenever I want to do japa, the mind doesn't cooperate. What should I do? I said, see, spiritual practice is not a military drill. By say, te chat. No. If the mind is not wanting to chant, never mind. Chalo, we'll do the jhadu. Okay, I'll chant. Play with your mind rather than fighting with your mind. And then slowly, when you get the taste of silence in the chaotic world, you have learned the spiritual life. Like the space. Everything, all chaos of the world is supported. Nothing happens. Exactly the same way. All colors and forms supported by the vision, nothing happens. All sense organs supported by the mind, nothing happens to mind. All the joy, sorrow supported by the eye, nothing happens to eye. This eye is born from the life principle. Nothing happens to life, whether you are happy or miserable. And whether life or no life, Chaitanya continues to be the same. This is the meaning. Sab mein sab par. The truth is supporting both the objective world and the subjective experiencer. Sab mein sab par. Aap viraje. The experienced is the divine. The experiencer is divine. Jada chetana mein khelata. See, friends, we don't have to do anything, only learn from the experiences. When we dream, in that dream, everything is there, is it not? Man, woman, young, old, good, bad, everything, all the 5 elements are there. See? So when we are awake, what happened to the whole world, where it has gone? Do you know what is this world according to Yoga Vasishta? We dream, and in our dream, good, bad things happen. Yes. Thereafter, when the dream is over, do we bother about the bad thing that happened in our dream? See, I lost my money there, and I was feeling so bad. I wish I could have smuggled them to the waking, but I could not. No. If this is clear, like in our dream, we dumb people can create such a beautiful dream. What is called as Sukshma Deha or subtle body at the individual level is called as Hiranyagarbha at the totality level. Subtle body, Mana, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar, 4. Total level subtle body, Brahmaji, 4 heads. So we are all in the dream of Brahmaji. When our sleep is over, our dream disappears. It is called as mini pralay. When Brahmaji wakes up, we, the dream fellows, he will not worry. Arey, wo kahan gaya tha, Babaji? That means nothing happens. Then what is life? Time pass. मरने भी नहीं देते, जीने भी नहीं देते. See, my friends, is not theoretical. You can individually experience this. See? Then we come to understand Bhagavad Gita. The essence of Gita is told in 2 words. Problem is mamata. Don't go to West Bengal. And the solution is samata. Siddhi siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. See? Atma upammena sarvatra samam pashyati yoga abhyas. Then bhakti stulya ninda stutir mauni santushto yena kenachit. Equanimity. Knowledge vidya vinaya sampanne brahmane gaviyastini shuni chaiva shvapakecha panditaha samadarshinaha. Ihaiva taihi jitaha sargaha yesham samme sthitam manaha. Yesham manaha samme sthitam. He whose mind is at peace with itself. See? Then how to live? Karnataka. Arjuna doesn't have to do anything. All that is told in Bhagavad Gita, nothing was done by Arjuna. Can you imagine between the 2 armies? And don't disturb, okay? Shucho deshi pradishtapya sthiramasanamaatmana. No. He was not sitting there with the mala. He was not doing their asana, shavasana. No. Only know for certain. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. After the job is over, change. Otherwise, you will become Rana Pratap. Don't become Rana Pratap. Drop. See? Bhagwan did not create this life any tension. Time pass ke liye kiya nahi. Ekakena ramate. It comes in Upanishad. Therefore, antastadhi saha akshaihi bahiryati. So when the mind goes through the faculties outside, then in that thought. So what is the thought? Mind, in the womb of the mind there is an object. That pregnant mind is called as a thought. And that thought is illuminated by the light of consciousness. And that inert thought becomes enlivened. Object is inert, mind is inert. When that inert mind is containing the inert object and it is bathing in the light of consciousness, there it as if gathers a status of reality and this world becomes real. What is our understanding? Yesterday probably I told you. We are seeing the sunlight or we are seeing the light. We are not seeing the light. We are seeing the reflected light. Light cannot be seen. Paramatma cannot be objectified and known. It is in the light of Paramatma everything is known. Therefore, sunlight is a dark light. Between you and me also there is a light, is it not? We can't see that because there is no light. The light requires a media to reflect upon. And because of that media, the reflected light creates an illusion of something which doesn't exist. Dekho Maharaj. And then I am disturbed, I am hungry, and continue. Nobody can help us. Gruhantaragata swalpo gavakshada tapochalaha tatra haste nartyamane nrityativa tapoyatha. You know, in some houses, thatch houses, through the small holes, the sun rays come. And there, you try to move your fingers, it appears that something is moving. The light is moving. Light is not moving. It's the fingers which are moving. Light is steady. Because of the movement of the fingers, light is everywhere. See, light between you and me, light is there. When my hands are moving, is that light moving? Exactly the same way. The disturbed mind, I am disturbed. Confused mind, I am confused. You are neither disturbed nor confused. Why? You are supporting everything. Joy we support, miseries we support. Then who are we? This a long object is supported by the light, a square object is supported by the light. So what is light? Neither long nor square, and both and yet beyond. Is it not our experience? We supported childhood, gone. Supported middle age, gone. What has happened to us? Get out of that notion. Inside भगवान का दर्शन हो, गुदगुदी होगी, कुछ नहीं होगा. We have to remain so empty, complete empty. He will take possession of us. Instead of seeking, give up. See, friends, and that is possible when you are at peace with yourself. And we can be at peace with ourselves, we will be at peace with the whole world. Otherwise, small little things are enough to disturb our whole day, our whole life. Therefore, friends, we have to learn. Nobody can teach us. The foundation is whatever we have given importance to, that becomes the cause of our miseries. Give importance to anything, including God. He will make you miserable. See? Vishnu Bhagwan's devotees and Shiv Bhagwan's devotee, there is a difference. Vishnu Bhagwan, what he does, he takes away all your wealth. Why? Lakshmi is with him. He has to maintain this whole world. Bole Baba, he doesn't require, you go together, relax. He doesn't want anything. See, friends, slowly, slowly, you will come to discover that when we empty fully, the divine takes over. And if we are really following these steps given in this Natakadeepa, what will ultimately happen by the end of tomorrow's talk? The thought of death, of your own death, will be erased from your mind. Nobody ever died, nobody ever dies. So when death is a bluff, going to hell and heaven is a super bluff. Na nirodho na cha utpatti na baddho na cha sadhakaha na muktaha na mumukshurvai ittesha paramarthata. Ultimate paramartha is this. Nobody is born, nobody dies, nobody is born, nobody is liberated, nobody nothing, relax. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.